I've been very quiet recently and very introspective, and I feel like if you're in a phase in your life where you're just quiet and you just don't really know why, it's important to recognize that as females, we're very intuitive, and there are gonna be times throughout the month where we just rather be in silence and rather be alone than be surrounded by so many people. And I started accepting that and just being friends with that phase, right? And I've noticed recently I just started going inward. And what I mean by that is inward in terms of my goals, the direction I want to go, and just making a plan for myself and not being so vocal about it, right? Because silence is actually golden, guys. Silence will be your best friend in terms of being mysterious and just having that feminine energy that kind of like lures people, that it lures people and it makes them want to know more about you. And I've used this like tactic a lot, and it's not like a dark psychological tactic, but it's something that I've been doing a lot. And just staying quiet and not telling people about your plan and just letting the actions do the talking. And then people are going to be like, who is that? Who is she? I want to know more about her. And then from there, you have the decision if you want to allow people to come in and get to know that, right? But I feel like it's one of the things that just makes you unique as a female, because we're so easy. We get really excited. Like when you meet someone, you just want to tell them everything about you, right? But if you take the time to just be quiet and silent and not be so dopamine oriented, and what I mean about dopamine oriented is dopamine is a chemical in your brain that gets released when, for example, if you eat a cupcake, a lot of dopamine gets released. You feel happy, euphoric, you feel like that high. That's dopamine, right? And a lot of things cause dopamine: social media, YouTube, TV, food, right? So it's very easy to feel that way and just want to be talking and talking and talking and talking. And as I'm taking a step back and just being more intentional and slow, I feel like I'm getting in tune with my feminine energy rather than like my masculine energy, right? And it's such a beautiful feeling and such a peaceful feeling to be in. It took me a while to feel this way and just accept situations as they come, right? But it's cool because I'm not sharing anything with anyone. I'm not sharing any big goals or achievements there's one person that I've told these to, and if you're watching this video, I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful that you were able to sit down and just like hear me out, because it's really, these things are so important to me. So if you're watching this video, know that I still care about you. But yeah, there's one person that I've told these things to, my achievements and my goals. So yeah, just being quiet and just dialing in. I don't want to say locking in, because locking in is just such an overused thing, but dialed in is the new word, right? And you just have to pick. You just have to actively choose that, and it's okay if it feels boring. It's okay if it feels stagnant, and it's very easy to want to reach out for things that make you feel alive, but the reality is that this is life. This is life. Being stagnant, being like slow and intentional and just drawn to yourself and your body and your mind and soul, right? Because these are the things that are going to take you forward as a female in terms of your energy, and just not allowing anyone to break you out of character. And that's one of the biggest things for me, is not allowing people to break me out of character. It's so important for me to just stay still, be still like water. Obviously not all water is still. I don't know why I use that here, but you get what I mean. But yeah, if you feel like you're still and you feel like things are getting boring in your life, that's actually a really good thing. That means that your nervous system is regulating back, and it's not so dopamine oriented. That's why I got off of Instagram. I'm not going to be going back on Instagram. I don't want to do that to myself. And I've been reading more books, listening to podcasts, and just literally kind of training myself to go back to a normal life. And a normal life is waking up slowly, getting sunlight, eating my foods, working out. Those should be like non-negotiables, guys. Like if you don't work out, your joints will hurt when you're 50, and you won't be healthy, and your heart won't be healthy. And it doesn't have to be like bodybuilding crazy. Like, I know obviously for me, I'm trying to bulk and just get as strong as I can, but everyone's goals are different, and that's okay. If your goal is to start yoga or go back to gymnastics, right? You know, would really love to go back to gymnastics or do jujitsu this year. Just do one thing, one physical goal, and sticking time to that. Like, taking time. For example, for me, I told myself no year, no Instagram. That is it, guys. Like, seriously, that is it. Literally, it's better to have a quiet, private life and to have people guessing, like, what is this girl doing? Who is she? Right? It's so powerful, and it's so magnetic, in my opinion. And yeah, it will just have people like questioning things, and you know, people will be making assumptions, and it's okay. You know, it can all be up to interpretation, guys. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I've been quiet, and this video wasn't as structured as I promised, but I just wanted to put it out there. Maybe one of you will relate to it. So if you did, give this a like and subscribe. And if you want to know more insights about mindset, discipline, relationships, feminine energy, I have a group. I have the description in my bio, in my YouTube description, where you guys can click and then join my group. And on there, we can create a community and just help each other out in every single aspect. I just want, you know, like a bunch of females to come together and share all your personal goals and the things that you're thinking about, and just help each other improve. So I will see you guys in the next one, and I wish you guys a very, very happy Friday.